I think this has been an outstanding weekend. As I was contemplating David's request that I say a word or two, I thought that maybe 4 F's would summarize well my impressions. First of all, the term of feast. Look at the Old Covenant. There were certain feasts that took place. You'd had tabernacles, Passover, Pentecost. The Lord saw it was important for God's people to come together for a number of concentrated days to spiritually focus. And it seems that those days create a certain spiritual heat, and you can strike while the iron's hot. And such seasons can make lifelong impressions on people. And so I think to come on along to a conference like this can be spiritually defining in moments in people's lives. And I think that the climate that's here provides a feast kind of an atmosphere. So I encourage coming to an event like this for that reason. And BTC, they do it well. They do it biblically, and they focus on the glory of God. Secondly, a thought I have would be fellowship. People who are members of smaller churches can feel isolated, especially young people. Am I the only one? And maybe I'm strange, and maybe I'm odd, and frankly, maybe I'm on the wrong path. But when you come to a gathering like this, you see other people who are your contemporaries who share with you a like precious faith. And that really brightens the eyes, and it really encourages you, and especially with things like email, even more so like Facebook and Twitter. You can build relationships with people in distant places, and though they may not be 5 miles from you, they may be 500 miles from you, still, you can have friendships. And it's a good thing to have Jonathan and David type relationships with other people, or Mary and Martha type relationships if you're a woman. And then the third F would be, I guess I put females. And by that I mean romance. When you're a single, probably the most important decision in your life is, who are you going to wed? In fact, Dave Dykstra gave a great sermon last night on the civilizing influence that a woman has on a man. It is not good for a man to be alone. The way that you come together, you find that there's a whole buffet of women available, and a whole buffet of men that you can select from. And I don't mean that this is some kind of a match-up session, but I think to take advantage of other people your age who are eligible, and to come together and seek and see what the Lord might find for you in a place like this. And then the fourth F would be fun. It's just enjoyable to be here. You got the climbing wall, you got the zip line, you got the paintball, you got the volleyball. It's just enjoyable to gather together with people who aren't crusty Puritans who don't like to smile. But by the way, Puritans did like to smile, and they were pretty fun. But the reality is, here you just come and you have a good time. And then you can leave and say bon voyage, and you got memories and you got new relationships. So I say come on along. If you come, you won't regret the decision. So that's what I have. Thanks again, David, for all your work.